I'm Chef Jasper, and today we're in the kitchen preparing a dish from the 19th century Ottoman Empire. It's shawarma. It's very popular right now. I'm going to show you a quick street food way to prepare this that you're going to really love. So let's get started. First of all, I have all my ingredients to fill the shawarma little packet with, okay? Some cucumbers, a little cilantro, chopped tomatoes, a little bit of romaine, and I grilled some onions. Oh, so delicious. Of course, we're going to need some chicken, and let's marinate that right now. Get it going, okay? So we're going to put a little bit of salt in there. Of course, turmeric. This is a must. You have to have the turmeric, okay? Cinnamon. This gives it some really depth. Some cumin and some coriander. Now, let's mix this all up along with a little bit of garlic and some lemon juice. So, the garlic, you know, we don't want to smash it, but just kind of hit it down just a little bit. We don't want to hit it all where you lose all the oil. But we want that garlic in there. You need that flavor in there. And I don't cook with a lot of garlic, but you're going to need it in this dish. You know, a couple of cloves is fine. Whatever you like, depending on the size of the cloves. That's it. And the juice of a half a lemon. Put this in here. There we go. Just all for a great marinade. And a little bit of vinegar. Now, we'll mix this all up. You could put it in a resealable bag overnight or just cover your container until you're ready to use it. Also, a little hint, I like mine a little spicy, so if you want to put a little red pepper flakes in there, a little chili pepper, that's up to you also. The more herbs, the more flavor you're going to get out of this. The more spices, the more flavor you're going to get. So be creative. This is just really the basic right here. We're going to come back, make some delicious yogurt sauce, and we're going to saute this chicken. Oh, this chicken is now cooking, and oh, the smells in this kitchen right now, absolutely stunning. I'm telling you. Now, a little bit about this dish also. So you've seen the gyros in the Greek restaurants. You see them standing vertically. Well, that's really how this dish was derived. That's where it all came from. It's originally with lamb or mutton or beef, and they would put it on this vertical spit, and then they would just carve it. And that really became the street food. And then chicken became very, very popular in the mid 20th century. And that's when this dish actually came around, where they started using this. But really, you want pork, you want chicken, you want beef, that's up to you. It's browning just the way I want it. Look at the coloring on this. That's what we want. So let's turn this over here. See how kind of crispy on the outside? Oh, I'm telling you, it's going to be moist. By marinating that for just a couple of hours or overnight, the more time you marinate, the more flavor you're going to infuse into that chicken. I like a little more garlic in mine. You can even throw a little bit in the pan. Make sure we get an even crust on these. Just like that. Turn that last couple over here, and we have it. And I'm telling you, in another 3 or 4 minutes, this will be ready. I kind of like to scrape the bottom a little bit because that's where all the flavor's at. I'm not going to miss out on any of that when I'm filling these beautiful pita breads. Okay, look at that. So just get your pita. That's all you need. That's part of the sandwich. That's part of the street food. But in the meantime, let's make some yogurt sauce. And this goes by very, very quickly also. And you can keep this in the refrigerator. I like to put some minced cucumber in mine too, so that's another option. So, of course, this is just plain yogurt, juice of a half a lemon or more. Lime is also good. Now, this is what makes it almost like the way I was raised, a little salt, but almost like an aglio. A little bit of oil. And we'll set this aside. Again, some garlic. And don't worry about having little chunks of that garlic in there, because you want a little bite in there, go ahead. A little crispy, it doesn't matter. And that's it. We'll add that. Now, like I said, if you want a little cucumber, you want a little cilantro in there for coloring, maybe we'll just put a little touch of that in there. Not a lot. And this is a beautiful sauce that you put right on top. You can also get some hummus and maybe a little bit of tahini. Mix it all together. I'm telling you, the more the merrier. I said that earlier. More flavor you have in here, the better off you're going to be. Set this aside now. Look at that olive oil, how it incorporates in that sauce. And really just gives it some great flavor. A lot of people just use almost a mayonnaise in their sauce, but I think that the yogurt is really the most popular way and the old school way of doing it. And it's probably better for you if we really get down to it. All right, look at this chicken. Look at that pan. That's what we want. It's not sticking, but this is the flavor. Again, I talk about this all the time. We're building layers. I would say maybe just another minute or so. I can kind of test it here a little bit with one of the pieces. Fork tender? No, that was spoon tender. And it's cooked all the way through. Now, just recently I made this, and I had some fresh corn. There you go. Add some corn to it. You know, it's a basic recipe I'm giving you. You take it from here. And then we're going to fill up our little pitas with all these delicious ingredients. Well, I've conveniently made some little foil packets, and I put the pita in there, just handheld, you know. Come on, this is street food. Let's get some of this chicken and put it right in here. Right down there. Kind of stuff it down in there. Don't be shy with that. Just like that. And of course now, these grilled onions, yes. That's going to give it such great flavor. Along with just a little bit of sauce right now. Kind of just drizzle that in there. A little pinch, and I say pinch, splash of lemon juice. And now some cucumbers already cut up here. Some tomatoes. Just kind of stuff everything right in there. A little bit of cilantro. Put that in there because you got to have that little cilantro taste, you know, a little bite to it. And some lettuce right in there. That's all there is to it. You can salt the meat a little bit more if you want, but I think it had enough seasoning, so that's up to you. Drizzle a little olive oil on there. That's up to you. Even a little more sauce on top. And you have chicken shawarma, which does not take a lot of time. Don't be scared with all those recipes out there. Use this recipe. Believe me, it's something that I love to serve to my family, and it's something that you're going to serve to your family and friends and have a party like no other. Chicken shawarma. Hey, in Italian we say bene mangiare bene. For you, just go and enjoy street food the old school way. Brought to you by Hen House Markets. Make sure you listen to Live from Jasper's Kitchen every Saturday morning at 11 a.m. on KCMO Talk Radio 103.7 FM and AM 710. And also catch the podcast every week on Spotify. Also, you cannot miss out on all of my cooking videos and recipes at henhouse.com.